Hello, and welcome to another episode of Drag It Out with me, your host, Numi Von Heights, where I sit down and talk to some of your favorite local entertainers and, get to know the performer a little bit more behind the performance. Now, on today, we get to sit down with one of my best Judies, my sister. I love her. She is a menace to the society and to the community, but that's why I love her. You may also know her more as the canceling, traveling queen of the DMV. And if you didn't know who I was talking about at first, for sure you know now. Hello, let's bring on Ervena Chloe.
Amazing introduction, Nikki. I love it.
Only the best for you, girl. Only the best for you. But okay, so how's your day been? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I have work. I made sure I got off a little bit early because I was ready for this podcast. I was ready for the questions. And I'm so excited to be here. Congratulations, Numi, on your
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was like, I've been talking about it for years, as we all know, and I was like, it's about time. And once I got the space and I got the equipment, I was like, yeah, let's do this shit.
And I'm so excited. I'm so glad you have me. You're here to spill the tea, drag it out.
All right. So first, we just start off with some icebreakers. What emoji do you use the most frequently?
The skull face. I'm usually like the girl dead. Like, what is it? Sometimes, like, if my friends and me like trade, like, TikToks and Instagram, usually like, okay, this shit is funny. So I'm like, it's a skull. I'm like, bitch, that was good.
Yeah, I'm like really laughing. It's usually like the thing, and then and then like the laughing and the dead skull is usually like my first one.
Or I like the sideway laugh too. Like that's probably my second best one.
This is actually my favorite homegirl right now. Because this is not even on the point. Bitch, I said what I said. All right. And your second question, what is the best vacation that you have ever gone on?
God. Unfortunately, it was with my ex. We went to France for like 7 days. We stayed in Paris for 3, and we traveled to south of France, Marseille, and then that was a lovely 5 days. I booked the places, so like I was really surprised at like how cut they were, and it was such a great time. Like I would, they say not to travel to the same place.
Yeah,
I will go back there, 100%. It was so fun.
So basically, the way that I interview people, I don't want to just like ask you a bunch of questions. I do have a couple that I want to ask you, but more I just want to have a conversation with you because we kiki, and I did ask some of the girls like to give me an idea pre-hand what they wanted to talk about, and I'm just gonna read this one's off because I'm not doing this for everybody, but I need to read hers off.
I also don't remember what I put, so go ahead.
So she listed words, and they were very interesting. It was drama, Twitter, opinions, just straight opinions. Okay. And then the last one, which really chopped my neck and is my first question, lackluster drag. So since you put it out there, I would really, really, really love to hear what you define as lackluster drag.
I really don't remember. I don't remember. But you know what?
Okay.
It does sound like me, especially the things I'm going to talk about. As a canceled travel Baltimore queen, I have been able to experience different drag in different cities. And, I feel like some cities give it more than what we do.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the people that don't give as much are praised, and it's very lackluster to me. Okay. And it's just like, well, how these girls have all these shows, but really not getting shows.
So when you do go to these other cities like Philly, what is it that you're saying like they go up for? What is it that they're like doing that like really feels different than Baltimore?
I think like for Philly, it's when I first got to Philly. My sister DJ Ave Blue, she did season 3, and this one girl in Philly, her name is Avery Goodname, and she came out, did this great number. I can't remember the song, but she was lip syncing. And they should have puppeteered it back. And all of a sudden, the wig turned into a puppet. And the puppet started lip syncing.
Oh, that's how
So it's just like, to think outside of the box and really take it and really execute it so well. Like, it was so clean and really great. I'm like, I've never been to a drag queen here in Baltimore for 2 years, I've never seen a girl do something like that. So if I had to go out of town and see it, I'm like, it's other girls doing more and giving more than what I feel like we do here in Baltimore, unfortunately.
So you literally feel like it's not even more about like the makeup or the outfits. It's more about like the energy and the effort that you put into the performance.
Because it takes me, for me, it takes me 2 hours to get in drag. Like for everything I think about, like it's like since it takes me so long, y'all gonna see everything. Performance wise, makeup, hair, it's just like. And it's just like I'm gonna show you what I came here to do, and I feel like some girls just get in it and like, oh, okay. Or the best one is sorry, just think one. No. They also like to say, we don't want to do this for a check. You should do this for drag. Yeah. But my 3 years of doing this, girls been doing this for a check. Now, I will say this. We actually talked about this the other night when I brought it up. I was like, I understand like a lot of girls are out here doing it for the check. Like that's it. Point blank. Period. They hate everything about drag. They don't ever want to do it again, but they know that they're paid. That's great. I am on the level of where it's like I never did it for the money. The money was always please give me money. I want to make that very fucking clear. Please give me money. But it was like, I'll get another one. But I was never like, I'm doing this strictly because I got this bill to pay or whatever. It was all like literally for community from the beginning and literally about doing drag. And that's how like we all got to know each other. Yeah. So I feel you when you say like the creativity is the part that really is lacking because almost like I do feel only inspired about my looks and my makeup mostly here in Baltimore. There are girls that be turning the fucking thing in Baltimore. Let me say that point blank period. But like there's very few that are going out of that box that you're talking about, and I feel like if I see more of that, I probably do more of that. Exactly. And I feel like sometimes I feel like those people who step out of that box, they're also showcased in like that light at a brunch that you want to see at a show. It's not like it's just only on Halloween or a certain holiday you might see this girl come out. No, like these girls who do alternative stuff, they're there. They're booked everywhere. Yeah. And unfortunately, Baltimore is like, and I'm just saying this, and I feel like I do feel in this fitness caliber, it's like it's very cookie cutter. You had to look cute and pretty and dance. And I feel like I fit in this, and unfortunately, that's really all it is. Like, it's so easy, anyone could do it, but sometimes some of the girls won't even give you the opportunity because, I say this to girls with a check. I was unemployed for a couple months. I definitely had to get my bills paid, and I definitely had to realize that some things had to be done. But even when I got myself together, I was doing it like from like, of course, I'm on my test, but I knew I wanted to get my drag better. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to expand. Like, I want to get my makeup better. I want to get my hair. So I wanted to keep going because I know it's something that I really enjoy doing. But I feel like some girls are just doing it to get paid, and just like that's it. No, I 100% hear you. And that's the other thing. I'm not knocking anyone that's like out here doing it just for the money. If you're doing it just for the money, you should still be doing it just for the money, but enjoy what you're doing. Yeah. All right, let's go on to our next question. And why are you so mad at Miss Dee Darion? And is there a road to peace? I'm not even saying being friends. I'm just saying, is there a road to peace? And just a bitch high and get a high back. That's all. That's all I want to know. So, as as. I mean, I'm not gonna. I can't go back to fully from the start again. Okay. I went through a traumatic, not even so traumatic, but I went through some. I've been through some arguments with some girls here in Baltimore. Your grandmother, we can say as that, and it went through a whole summer of last year. I see people lying. They talk about me and lying about it behind my back. And I pay attention to a lot of things. I really do. And I think that's what the girls understand. Okay. Y'all online, I'm online too. Girl, I'm online every day. I'm online. I see it. Okay. So I seen a post that said, how do you full-time drag, but you only wear the same 3 outfits? I saw the date and I saw the time she posted it. At that time, I damn sure wasn't wearing the same 3 motherfucking outfits. And I can clock them right now. The Chanel outfit with the black leather in the middle, the purple Roscoe outfit with the purple hair, because I performed that for Celine, it's all coming back to me because that's how I make my money. And I also wear that red cover up that I bought from Brooklyn for $20, and I wear that fakely because I knew the numbers I was going to do. So yes, I did wear those 3 outfits, and once I saw Dee post it, I said, "Oh, she's talking about me." Okay. But the one thing the girls won't do in Baltimore is stay talking about you.
I don't know.
But I clock the tea and I see it. And one thing about it, they're not gonna say it, but when people in your comments are keying and laughing at you, and it's that one girl, your grandmother, who always keying, they don't know who it's about.
Again, I forgot about this. My lawyers did tell me to say over here at MVH Productions, we do not stand by any of these allegations, and we stand alone. We are just letting people do their opinions and their voices.
Well, this allegation with Dee could be questionable, but the one with your grandmother is very true. But we can keep going.
Love you. No, okay. Now I do hear what you're saying about that. Like that's your opinions about those people. Again, Brooklyn, love you to death. But is there any way to have resolution? Is there any way to just be like, we're all gonna be working in this business for a little while together? Is there any way to just be like cordial to them? Because you would bite the neck and like leave.
You know, I would be cordial with people if they were honest to begin with. I wish it wasn't like they did it, they lied through it, and then now they want to apologize. Because we could have been cordial from the jump. If I would address you, you knew I talked about you, or you talked about me, that would have been it. But now we're going through months and stuff, and now you're trying to play victim. No, if it wasn't just like, hey, I want to have a conversation, I don't want to hear no apology. Just say the closest about me. Just say that what it is, and keep it going. I don't want to hear no sad ass excuse. I don't want to hear like this run around says you did it and you said it. And that's all I want. Because when I post stuff, I make stuff, I mean it and I say it. You tell me what you tweet, bitch, I'm going to verbatim. Verbatim what I say. And I'm going to say it. But these girls here like to throw rocks and hide their hands. I'm not about that.
I do agree.
I might be a 3-year-old drag queen, but I'm also 28, bitch. Stop playing with me.
That is baby. Okay, no, you know what? I'm not pushing it. You know me. I just want peace and love and joy for everyone. And I hope that one day that you can get there with her as well. And if y'all don't, bitch, I get it. Oh, well, that was interesting.
Also, let me piggyback on that. Okay. As everything else went down, I also said some things about some girls, and I've also apologized to them about it. Even though it was a couple months and stuff, like, I apologize because I know what I said.
Okay, because that's where we was going.
I know what I said. I know what I did.
Now, this ma'am, she just said she remembered her stuff. Now, can we talk about your social media? So we'll just say social media because it doesn't matter. It's Twitter, TikTok, Grindr, whatever. She's going to let you have it, bitch. So, do you ever like look at the posts that you send? Like, I know from the heart, you mean that? From the heart, you mean that? Do you ever look back at them and be like, yeah, I wild out, and then there's nothing that you can do, and then still ride that wave or whatever it was?
No, because I mean it. Really, because like I mean, it's
so technically, yeah, it's still ride the wave.
Oh yeah, because like I mean, it's my first of all, I'm the person that you see my picture, you know what I am, it has my name on it. Like, I'm gonna say it's my opinion, I'm gonna post it. So I'm gonna stand by it. Like that's what I'm saying. The girls, you gonna post stuff and apologize about it? No, you don't do that. Don't do it.
Has there been one that you said, "Oh, like this was way too far," and then step back?
Many years ago, I tried to read this girl from high school, and I said, "Oh, I feel so bad now." But now,
are y'all still friends?
Yeah, she still support me in drag and stuff, so I appreciate that.
Oh, okay, because I wanted to hear the reading.
No, it was really dumb. Like it was like,
but it was like you're young, and it was like you
young and
you search her, hunty.
No, it's very young to see when I reply back to something like I really didn't get the full story. And I said, "Oh, it was my fault for even like stepping in." So I was like the things that I've said, it's my experience, the things that I personally done, people who like I thought have done me wrong. Yeah. So the things I said, like those are true. Those are true things that happened to me. And as the other people can post stuff, they can believe anything what that girl says. But I know they talk about my life. Yeah. Ervena Club. Like anybody talk about me, I can be offended, but anybody can get stuff up.
I will honestly say this person right here, I ride for it to the death of it. Is it hard? Yeah, it's very hard. But I don't ever feel like you're really ever just the one to jump out the gates and be like, you nasty dumb.
I'm very quiet. Like I'm very observant. Like I like to peep things in the background. Like, I like to be like two in the mix. Like I'm very sociable. Actually, if I don't know people and stuff, like I just like to be quiet. I like to observe people. And it's just certain things I observed throughout my 3 years being a drag queen, how people move. And just when things happen, people shift. And you see all of it. And I definitely love to see it. I love to see it.
Yeah. Because I don't think we've actually ever been in like an argument, have we?
No, not me. Not this Trump syndrome.
Oh, whoa. The rest of the group, chop, chop, chop. Ervena, so what is it then that you think people misunderstand about you? That was my third question for you. What is it that you feel like people misunderstand and take this off for you? Because, like, yes, the things that we're talking about is like drama, miscancel, DMV, da da da, that third. But outside of all that shit, like, just friendship wise, you're one of my closest people that I fuck with. Like, I genuinely care about you, and I feel like you are actually a really she's a really loving, sweet person. Like, poodle. But but what is it that everybody like? What is that wall that is dividing everyone else? You're seeing that,
bro. It sounds like therapy right now, but I can really break it down very easy because I've been thinking about it. I think one thing is like when I see stuff, when I see drama, like I'm the person like I'm not gonna say anything because I peeped it. So once I see something or something or someone that's done me wrong, I'm not gonna speak on it because at the end of the day, we're adults. We should know the things that we do that either hurt someone else's feelings or our own. Like everyone wants to be treated the same with respect.
Yeah.
And I feel like some people try to try to be respectful, but twist it in a way to be shady, as in making a post and not being direct about the post, but then try to come to your face like, "Oh, hey, girl, how are you?" I don't like that.
Okay.
It's just like in my issue in like where I come in is like when I do see it, I don't ever bring it up because again, I feel like we're adults. I know you did something wrong. You know you did something wrong, but you're not gonna say it because you feel calm about it at this moment. Okay. But now we went through so long. Oh, I'm so sorry for what things I did.
Okay. And you know what? You answered it in a way because it's basically what it is. It seems like a trust. What is the issue with you and trust with people?
I have a lot of high expectations for people. Like I feel like if I'm your friend and we could have a really close relationship, you wouldn't do me wrong because I wouldn't do you wrong. Like we're friends. It's something about that for me. But when I see it happen, as when people make posts about me and then lie, say it's not about me, and then say, "Oh, it is," and want to apologize, like that trust is gone. First of all, the trust is already gone when I let you make a post about me. But then when you start lying about it and the lie gets further and further, you get too deep in this lie, you can't come out of it no more. Then I can never trust you. I can never trust you again.
Okay, and I get that.
Even if you can tell me that you did post about me, why?
And it's also because like she was again one of the ones that was in the beginning, like between her and getting you and drive.
Yeah, like that. Your grandmother booked me a lot. Like it's something that I can like not even take away from her. Like I appreciate her. Like she definitely got my foot where my drag is now. But the fact is that the issue that happened with me and Crystal in DC, that was between me and her. We blocked each other. That should be bad. But then when your grandma made a post, but then it was like, oh, girl, it's not about her, and then the whole year go by, it's about me. Then like where are we supposed to go from that then? Like that's the crazy like yeah, we're drag queens, people don't base, we're also adults. Like that's where like I think people also get that confusion into like, yeah, we're dressing up, we're characters and stuff, but this is still real life.
No, okay. No. Like everything that you're saying sounds so justified. And I completely get it. But then I look at the other people and I'm like, Brooklyn, my grandmother in drag, love you to death. Again, when we first started out, didn't like her. We honestly, it wasn't until maybe about like a year and a half ago, honestly, like right before I became my Heights, that I really started to be like, okay, I get the personality, I get it. And then like within this last year, I feel like we have actually built a bond where I genuinely do like her, like to a degree that I did not think that we were ever gonna be. And it was like I feel like the way that I handle things was like the people will say these things about me, and because again, we've talked about the things that were said about me behind the scenes when nobody thought that anybody was listening. My girls came and they had my back and they told me everything. Even though, again, you kind of want to know what they were saying, but they came back and told me everything, and that's what kind of like put up a wall for a second. And instead of putting that wall up, I kind of give it to the bitch. I know that you're talking about me, but bitch, at the same time, I know I'm trash. But I also know that I'm also developing at a slower pace, and it's at my pace. We're not gonna have the same drag cast. We're not gonna be the same drag queen. So yes, I would hear the hate and the shady stuff, and instead of being an urban Chloe, like my girl who like immediately directed like, "Bitch, I see you."
You definitely like maybe like you definitely took a different like you say like girl you know you trash but like you have fun like regardless like anybody said like you kept doing it even though like Rich when I was ugly too but the thing is I was ugly but the girls never said it to my face but I did
still there but it's cool.
no, but like no, but like that, like you know, we say this stuff to you, and the things happen, you're so high and everything, but like you still took it as like, okay, girl, like whatever, like you still have fun with it. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate like, girl, you know, do the same thing. I think I do better. I mean, my mother, Kaden, like, you know, your grandmother, my mother, they best friends, so like I've already at one point, I was like, internally, I might not have told them. So, like, I almost thought about, like, dropping out and being a Chloe because, like, I didn't want this tension to build any more than what it is. But it's just like, but I get it how what I'm doing, the things I'm doing, and how I'm reacting is creating more tension in the house. But I'm not going to back down for people talking about it. I don't know.
And honestly, don't.
No shade. Like it's really like it's a lot of lies about me, and I'm loving it.
But see, this the whole thing. Like you do read it and you call this shit out on point when it happens. It is what it is. It's directed to the issue, and then it's literally something that we all were like, we would all be talking about. But then you see the thing, and then you
and like you know, a lot of people told me, you know, everyone thinks it, but there's always that one person say it, and I feel like I'm the person who's saying it. You know, also my sister Ave Blue, she says it too, but Ave says it in a very like. Is that bitch reading me? But she's also getting key and joking about it. Me, I'm saying.
What does it feel like being in the house of CH? LOE. Okay, baby. And I tried to see work.
Honestly, I love it. You know, when I first started seeing drag, I really never really saw a black drag queen. You know, I probably saw Jasmine Blue, but that was with like, you know, your grandmother time at Walker's Plus Point. But it was this one time I went to the Urban Orchard, I believe, where Dee Dee actually was a host of it, you know, I was cool with her and stuff, and I saw Kate, I'm like, she's eating, like it's so much fun. And literally, I started doing drag my basement, just going on. I still post on her Instagram. She asked me to be a part of the house of Chloe. I said, yes. And like, while I was like, she was on my page, I was on her page, I was seeing performances. This is something that I really want to do in drag. So when I got asked to be Chloe, I was like, yes. Like it was, it's great. And like Kaden Egypt, I love it. I really do. As the house, we perform. We perform down. Like and that's what I have to say, like, you know, as like just being a house of Chloe, but when other girls, as you know, my mother is being just a feature in the girl, like my mother can host and perform. Like that is a girls can only host. Like my mother, I tell her like you should been cuss these girls, like, you should have been had your shows, do all this other thing. Like she is really caring about it. And I just feel like though, you know, they have their stuff and everything, but I really don't feel like they're being appreciated enough. Like,
okay. Ervena, we've been chit-chatting it up. Got to hear a lot from you. Some didn't care for. But Ervena, this was amazing. Again, thank you so much for coming. Could you go ahead and, you know, tell the people where they can follow you or any kind of like major platforms, stuff like that?
My name is Ervena Chloe, Ervenachloe. One more time. Ervenachloe. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And if you just want to know the drama, know about me and what I do, just go ahead and follow. And also Venmo. I like to.
Oh, baby, like you heard it down first. We've done it again, sat down and talked to another local queen, and we got a lot more information than we needed to. But as always, I am Numi Von Heights, and this is Drag It Out. I hope to see y'all next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. But until then, bye. Bye.